This is an example of a linear equation in x because the exponent on x is 1. It's linear. It involves fractions. So one easy way to solve this problem is by taking the least common denominator, least common multiple, LCM, and then taking a common denominator. Since the numbers are 3 and 1 and they have no common factors, 7 times 3 equals 21 is the LCM, which can be used as the common denominator. So 2x over 7. Now I need to make 7 into a 21. So what do I multiply 7 with in order to make it a 21? That would be a 3. So if I multiply the denominator by 3, I need to multiply the numerator by 3 as well. So 1 over 1. I want the denominator to be a 21. So 1 times 21 is 21. And I multiply the numerator by 21 as well. Minus 2x plus 1 divided by 3 times 7 is 21. So I multiply the numerator by 7. So I multiply the multiply the denominator by 7. So I multiply the numerator by 7 as well. Now, since the numerator is a sum of two terms, that is 2x plus 1, make sure you put parentheses around the numerator. If it's a single term, you don't need parentheses, but if it's a sum or difference of more than 2 or more terms, then you need to use parentheses. So 2x times 3. So 2x times 3 is 3 times 2, 6, and then x. So that's 6x over 21 equals 21 over 21. We need the 21 in the denominator because we're trying to get a common denominator, minus 7 times 2x plus 1 over 21. Now we have the common denominator of 21 on both sides. So the 21 gets cancelled on both sides eventually. So that's 6x over 21 equals 21 minus 7 times 2x plus 1, the whole divided by 21. So if I multiply both sides with a 21, now that it's a common denominator on the right and on the left, the 21 gets cancelled. So now we have 6x equals 21, and now that's a negative 7. So multiply the negative 7 with the 2. So we are using the distributive property. So we get a negative 14x, and then the negative 7 with the 1. So that's a negative 7. Now we need to get x by itself on one side. So I want to get rid of the 14x on the right by adding 14x on both sides. Since that's a negative, we need to do the opposite. So add 14x. So we have 6x plus 14x is 20x equals 21 minus 7. So that becomes a 0, so that's a plus 0 minus 7. And we have 20x equals 21 minus 7, which is 14. That is 20x. So 20 is multiplied to x, so we need to divide by 20 to get rid of the 20, which is multiplied to x. So that's 14 over 20. We divide both sides by 20. So x is equal to 14 over 20. Now all we need to do is simplify the number, reduce it completely. So 7 times 2 is 14. 10 times 2 is 20. That cancels the 2. And there are no other common factors. So x is 7 over 10.